DJ Khaled.
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. We've got Anthony. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Vujacic, and it's Calderon in the one spot. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Porzingis. No luck.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Stolen by Vujacic. And it's sent back by Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for two.
Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Knicks on defense. On the units, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Shoots it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Anthony, the pass to Calderon. Three-pointer. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Harden left side. For three. Ariza no luck.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Porzingis, covered by Moti Yunus. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Moniunas. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. And that one's good. Beverly.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Anthony's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 4. And it's Anthony again missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Serafin. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th. And was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
Houston making some changes. KJ McDaniels comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Langston Galloway's checked in for New York.
And with the Rockets' last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans were pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Houston. And Aflalo kicks to Grant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rockets trail by 6. McDaniels passes to Beasley. Feeds it to Capella. It's Terry outside. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Grant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Galloway with the bucket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Terry. Kicks it out to Ariza. With 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Now Beverly, after Aaron Aflalo missing that last three-pointer. Harden. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Moniunas is checked in for Michael Beasley. And New York with a change here, too. Calderon's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Eunice with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Howard. Good D by Lopez.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Jump ball.
And so here is Houston. Rockets trail by 6.
The Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on as the season grew older. More and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
Here's Porzingis following the score by Houston. Here's Calderon. Here's Anthony. Shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Anthony drawing the double team. Calderon, that's good.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And the Knicks making a change here. Vujacic is checked in. Here's Calderon. Puts up a 3. Vujacic's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. Harden dishes to Beverly. Here's Eunice. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Vujacic. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Vujacic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Houston making some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Eunice. Reza comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Terrian for James Harden. And New York with a change here, too. Grant, he's checked in for Lopez.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Terry kicks to Beverly. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Vujacic. Three-pointer. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jason Terry. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
Kevin Serafin is checked in for New York. Derek Williams comes in for Jose Calderon.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Taking 2 shots.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Beasley, the pass to Terry. Beverly dishes to Beasley. Howard in the post. He's against Serafin. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Beverly. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
6 on the shot clock. Aflalo kicks to Vujicic. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
It's a tie game here in Houston. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Patrick Beverly. He's been playing really well.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Patrick Beverly. He's been playing really well.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Lopez. James Harden picking up that last basket. Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
Yeah, we may have to give them a new nickname, Last. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint, last in points per game, and then throw in bottom 3 in shooting percentage, and that spells abysmal. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
For the Knicks, it really was a struggle just to score points, guys. I mean, they'd go ice cold at times, and they didn't have anybody that seemed to be able to get them out of that offensive funk.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lopez with the block. Knocked loose. Jumps up. And the jam by Harden.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
New York trailing.
Well, the Knicks knew that it would be a year of learning. All the offensive struggles aside, they did get a chance to evaluate everyone by giving them ample floor time. At least they found out a lot about their team last season.
And here's Beverly. Jose Calderon getting his 3 to go. And a fast break now for New York. Calderon's got the ball. Offensive rebound. Anthony right side. Porzingis passes to Lopez. Second chance shot. Porzingis can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ariza dishes to Moniunas. Harden kicks to Howard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Calderon passes to Porzingis. Again, the miss by Anthony. Houston in the lead. There's the dish to Harden. For Houston, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The first free throw is good.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New York. Rockets leading by 3. And it's Beverly missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
There's the pick. Here's Anthony. Stolen by Beverly. Ariza dishes to Brewer. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And he gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Porzingis passes to Lopez. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Harden kicks to Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Harden.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And here is Anthony. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Porzingis passes to Lopez. Here's Porzingis. Puts one up from 19. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Back to Beverly. 13 feet away. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Knicks shooting 43% for the game. And New York looking at who they've got. Galloway and Melo filling out the wings. Porzingis is out there with Derek Williams. And it's Grant in the point guard position. Terry kicks to Howard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Harden outside. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Anthony can't hit.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
To take the lead. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 19 points for Carmelo Anthony. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
New York calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching. Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thank you, Doris. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Here's Grant. No good on the 3. It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped. Outside Anthony. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Harden kicks to Beasley. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Ariza. The Rockets with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. And it's now 23 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Howard can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
The kick out to Williams. The pass to Porzingis. 4 on the shot clock. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden dishes to Beverly. Some nice passing there by Houston. It's Harden with the drive. Back to Ariza. Shot from 16. That doesn't go either for Ariza. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Harden. Beverly the pass to Howard. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Vujicic comes in for Grant. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 1. And 1:01 left in the game. Unis is checked in for Houston. The Knicks also changing it up. Derek Williams, he checked in for Lopez. Flalo comes in for Sasha Vujicic. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. And stolen by Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
And they don't want to let it slip away.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Harden kicks to Howard. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Calderon for three. Out to Anthony. Here's Calderon. Outside Anthony. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 4. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.